Addiction is a complex issue, much more than a simple lack of self-control. It is a disease that affects the brain, altering an individual's mental, emotional, and physical well-being. The impact of addiction doesn't stop at the person afflicted. It ripples out, affecting everyone around them, especially those closest to them. Understanding addiction, its nature, its effects, is crucial for those looking to help their loved ones. This comprehension can aid in discerning the signs, initiating open conversations about the problem, and providing the necessary support in a helpful rather than a harmful way. Substance abuse is a serious issue, and our approach to helping an addict should reflect that reality. Recognizing addiction in a loved one goes beyond simply picking up on obvious signs. It requires a deep dive into their behaviors, attitudes, and health changes. Some common signs to look out for include sudden changes in behavior, unexplained financial problems, neglecting responsibilities, and a decline in physical appearance or health. Other subtle indicators may be emotional instability, social isolation, or increased secrecy. It's essential to approach these observations with empathy and understanding, remembering that addiction is an illness, not a choice. Armed with knowledge and understanding, we can better identify if a loved one is struggling and navigate the sensitive process of encouraging them to seek help. Communicating with a loved one about their addiction can be challenging. It's essential to approach discussions with empathy, keeping in mind the vulnerability of your loved one. Use I statements to express concern without blaming or attacking. For example, I feel worried when I see you drinking heavily. It's important to be open, honest, and direct, emphasizing that your concern stems from love and care. Remember, a crucial part of this process is active listening. Encourage your loved one to express their thoughts and emotions, and acknowledge their feelings, reinforcing that they are not alone in their struggle. Helping a loved one struggling with addiction involves various practical steps. Firstly, educating yourself about addiction can lead to empathy and reduce harmful stigma. Secondly, conveying love and concern without judgment can create a safe environment for your loved one to open up about their struggles. Encourage them, but don't try to force or control their choices. Similarly, it's essential to avoid enabling behaviors like covering up their actions or providing financial help for substance purchase. An integral part of the process involves motivating your loved one to seek professional help, reminding them that it is okay to need and seek assistance in overcoming this battle. Often, in our good intentions to help, we may unknowingly enable addictive behavior. Perhaps by covering for the addict when they neglect responsibilities, lending money that fuels the habit, or avoiding conversations about the addiction altogether out of fear of confrontation. Such actions, although well-intended, can inadvertently nourish the addiction, letting it thrive. They shield the addict from the consequences of their actions, delaying their realization of the problem. Instead, maintain open communication, avoid financial aid that facilitates substance abuse, and do not assume responsibilities they've abandoned. By setting these boundaries, we can encourage our loved ones to seek help while preventing enabling behaviors. Caring for a loved one with addiction can be emotionally taxing. It's critical to remember that your well-being is equally important. Engaging in self-care practices, seeking therapy, joining a support group, or merely finding refuge in hobbies can be incredibly beneficial. Reducing stress through methods like exercise, meditation, and proper rest is also necessary. At times, detaching with love might be the healthiest option, meaning you continue loving and supporting your loved one, but not at the expense of your health and happiness. It's essential to remember that you cannot control or cure their addiction. You can only offer support, love, and encouragement for change.